Oh, what is going on, my peeps? It's your boy Aellis, and first off, I love you guys loads. I hope you know that. Like, you guys are family, fams, and really appreciate you. First off, before the video even starts, drop a like, massively appreciate it. Helps the videos out a lot. Really, you decided to come all the way down here so I can't get out, so all these cars can go past me when I could have just got out if you stopped down there? You're such a knob. Anyways, I haven't got a lot of time on my hands these days. Like, literally 7 days in the week, and I've probably got 1 day to myself to do anything, to go to the gym, to flipping make a video, to work on the car. It's tough, but I'll make a video explaining why and all that sometime soon. Once things are settling down, just going through a lot of changes right now, and it's just like, it's a headache, but at the same time, changes are good. On to the main point of this video, the Audi, my car that I've recently bought around a month ago. I'm going to be talking about why I think it's not the perfect daily, but just a great daily for what it is. When we talk about daily cars, there's different levels of daily cars. There's a level of daily cars where you have deep pockets and you can have an RS6, and that's your daily, like your daily. And then there's levels where you have an RS3 and you also have a 120D, let's say, for your daily. So there's different levels, and then there's just a level where you have a one car, just a normal person that is not a petrol head, that drive multiple cars, just one car that does everything. And this is that one car for me that does everything. Polo GTI is actually nice. That's an interesting point. That Polo GTI, I don't know if you guys know the new Polo GTI. This car actually has the same engine, the same 1.8 as the Polo GTI, so it's going to come into play later on in the video when I'm explaining a bit more why this poverty spec Audi is such a good daily. Now, the word poverty spec is something I used to hear a lot when you used to have the Audis without the virtual cockpits and just like without some additional extras, and people used to just refer to them as poverty spec. I'm referring to this one as a poverty spec because it hasn't got bloody folding mirrors, it hasn't got heated seats, it hasn't got DCC, I think it's damp chassis control, whatever that is. What else does it not have? It doesn't have Bluetooth, for flip's sake. I can't connect my phone via Bluetooth. I have to, like, the only option for me to do right now is to actually buy the Apple CarPlay. That's around £600. So yeah, that's what I'm referring to as a poverty spec. But still, nonetheless, why is this such a good car? Why have I gelled with it so well? Why have I not complained about it? Why have I not regretted buying it? So stop waffling. First off, why did I even go for this car? Because you guys know I'm a BMW boy. Like, I love my BMs. I love rear wheel drive, blah blah blah. And I'm gonna say something that might tick a few people off, but the reason I didn't go for the BM, because the BM that I was initially gonna go for was the E92 generation. And now, why I didn't want to go for that car? Because I know I wanted the M3. Like, literally within that transition, I had an M3 for a week to drive and experience and all that, and trust me, the car is just amazing. I know I keep saying I'm gonna buy one, but it's just not the time yet. Like, I am gonna buy. While owning a car, it was £90 a week for petrol. £90 a week. Imagine daily in a car that I know my pockets are not deep right now to pay like literally £500–600 a month for petrol. And I'm saying £90 a week because I didn't really drive that car as I would if I actually owned it. If I was driving a car like I actually owned it, it would have been like £140 a week for petrol. So that's why I didn't go for an M3. Why I didn't go for the E92 generation is because I want an M3. And I don't want owning the same kind of like design, chassis, looks, model, everything to kind of ruin the experience when it comes to owning my M3. So that's the reason why I didn't go for an M3. And now, I've always heard of Audis being generally good build quality and all that stuff. So I thought, why not? I'm not, even though I do like hatches, like hatchbacks, I'm kind of more of a saloon guy or a sedan guy. I just think they just look grown up for me. I'm not the biggest fan of hatchbacks, to be honest. Like, if I was gonna have an RS3, I'd have the RS3 saloon, not the RS3 hatchback. I mean, leave a comment below to let me know what you guys think. Are you a saloon guy? Are you a hatchback guy? What's your favorite hatchback? What's your favorite saloon? That's the reason I went for the Audi, because I didn't want to just get familiar with the whole E92 like setting. I wanted, when I buy that car, like the first time, like really owning it or experiencing it, and I just wanted to love that car. I just want to save that until then, until I can really afford it, and just, yeah, and just wait for them. Okay, why didn't I go for a diesel? Because diesels tend to apparently make great daily cars. I'm not a big fan of diesels, let's be honest. I'm not a big fan of diesels, and I just knew I wouldn't have gelled with it because like I'm a petrol head, I like petrol cars, blah blah blah. So that's the initial reason why I didn't go for a diesel. That being said, this is a 1.8, as I was just saying earlier around, it's the 1.8 that you can find in the Polo GTI, so it's got potential. As you found out in my last video, apparently you can go up to like 500 brake. I don't think that would ever happen because that defeats the purpose of the car. But it's got the 1.8, the modern 1.8 that you can find in the Polo GTI, you can find in the Seat Leon FR, you can find, yeah, it's got a decent engine in there. And the engine is on a 8-speed CVT transmission. I think it's like a fake DSG kind of thing, but it's an automatic. I wanted an automatic because after having a DSG, like I've realized how chilled it is, like just relaxing. Like I'm in traffic right now, and the fact that I don't have to change gears constantly, it's just relaxing. Like I'm just talking and not, my foot's just relaxed. That's why I just went for the automatic. Okay, I am a petrol head, I do love manuals, I do love the engaging, or the whole engaging thing, but I can't be engaging in traffic. Like what fun is that? So that's why I went for the daily. I mean, this is by no means a performance based car, so it really doesn't matter right now. I'm saying, yeah, 1.8, factory claims 170 brake horsepower. However, this car it has to have been tuned. It just has to have been tuned. Has been tuned. I think it's just tuned. Like there's no way this car is not tuned. It doesn't feel like, if I'm being honest with you, the drive, like the way it delivers power and all that, it's not horrible, but it's acceptable. I just don't think it came from the factory this way, and I think whoever tuned it, the power delivery, it's just, I don't know. I'll be very interested to see when I get this on the dyno, when I can see the graph and how it delivers power, if I'm actually correct on paper and not just in my mind. Efficiency. This is a fairly big family car, and £70 to fill it, and I've had this car for around a month, and I've only filled it twice, which for me is amazing. For me it's great. Literally the Cupra, I had to fill that car every week, so like literally £70 every week. That was the Cupra, and depending on how I drove it as well, like if I had to drive to London or make long motorway journeys, I'd have to fill it. It would get me to London and back, but then I have to fill it again. With this car, I went to Manchester, I came back, and it was still like, it was just sick. As I said, it has 8 gears, so the efficiency on the motorway is literally amazing. I mean, at the moment I get it says that on average I've got 26 miles to the gallon. I'm very happy with this because literally one tank will last me 2 weeks, or just over 2 weeks, depending on how much I drive. So for me, it's just so great. It's like literally so great. So that's why I'm saying again, that's why it's such a great daily. It does what it needs to do, like economical wise. It is, I think it's tuned, so it has got like a bit of like a performance kick to it. It has a lot of space in here. It's somewhat modern. I mean, it's not the newest generation, but it doesn't feel like I'm driving the E46 or something. Like, it's, you know what I mean, it's up to date, regardless of the fact it hasn't got Bluetooth and all that. It's still, the quality is still okay. The sound quality is peng. So hopefully I haven't rambled on too much, and I've covered the points of, as I've said, why this for me is this poverty spec Audi for me is like, it just ticks all the boxes at the moment. It just literally ticks all the boxes. Now, as I said at the start of the video, I really don't have that much time these days to make videos. I literally like one day in every week to probably like really focus on making a video. So something I really want to focus on is planning my videos, because even this video I think has went on way too long, like just rambling on, when I could have really just been precise to the point and get over it. Like, it's probably gonna be like 15 minutes long, when it really didn't have to be that long. So in the future I really want to like start planning, getting precise to the point for your guys' benefit as well, so you don't have to watch a whole video of me rambling about the same points over and over. But at the same time, like, I just do things off the bat. Like this video is literally I just going down somewhere for, you know, turn the camera on, let's just do this, get it out of the way, have some content on the channel, because I don't want to just like, I think if I just, it's like when you go to the gym, if you continuously go day in day out, and then you stop for like 3 days, like I can't be arsed anymore. So I want to try my best to keep the content going, because the last thing I want to do is just like completely stop doing this, because I really do enjoy doing it. But yeah, this is not my favorite type of video. I do like to do the hands-on stuff and not just chatting like pointlessly for like 20 minutes to a camera by myself like a loner, because yeah. But hopefully you guys understood some of the points that I tried to make. So if there's anything you think I haven't like covered or you want to know, leave the comment down below. Something I really probably want to do is get into the dynamics of how this car handles and how it drives and whatnot, how it, as I was saying earlier, how it delivers power and all that. But that's probably going to be when I'm putting it on the dyno. I'll probably just make that into one video, into like 2 separate videos about how the car drives, and one video how much power it makes. I'll probably just make that into one video. I know I'm talking very fast because I really talk very fast all the time. Just want to, I'm going to confuse myself here. Love you guys so much. Subscribe, like, comment, do all that fun stuff, and I will see you guys in the next video. Now I need some water.